Hi and welcome to this episode of Manas. I'm Nandakumar, your wellness mentor. Long ago, there was this Buddhist guru, monk, and his disciple. They were traveling back after going to a village. They were traveling back to their monastery, and in the way, there was a river. They have to cross the river. Now, as they were going near the river bank, they saw that there was one old lady there sitting on the side of the river bank, and she was actually in a kind of a desperate state. So when she looked at saw these monks coming, she told them, "Can you help me cross this river? I am very scared looking at the water in the river." Though the amount of water in the river was not very high, it was about knee deep, but the flow of the water in the river was very fast. The current was very swift. So without even thinking, the monk, what he did, he lifted this lady in his hand and he started crossing the river, walking. Now the disciple who was there with him was shell-shocked. He couldn't understand, imagine, and even accept the fact that as Buddhist monks, they were not even supposed to touch a woman. And here was his master lifting this lady up, a woman up, and walking across the river. So in all his bewilderment and surprise, he started walking behind his master. And they walked across the river. They crossed the river bank. The master gently led the old woman down on the other side of the river bank. And they started their journey, continued walking. Now the disciple's head was totally confused and he had all these kinds of thoughts coming into his mind. How could he lift this lady? Why we are not supposed to do this? Why did master do this kind of a thing? And he was really confused and did not know whether to ask his master, not to ask his master. What will he think? What will he say? Can I ask him? So all these things started running in his head. They would have walked a kilometer. The disciple could not contain his curiosity. So he asked the master, "Master, we are not supposed to touch women in our monkhood. And how come you lifted this lady and brought her across to the other side of the river?" The monk, the master, smiled at his disciple very knowingly, and he said, "I dropped her long ago, but you are still carrying her." The disciple realized his folly of what he was doing. Now, the moral of the story is, we keep carrying a lot of things in our head. We carry a lot of positive things, we carry a lot of negative things. They say that in a day, we generate almost more than 70 to 80,000 thoughts. Now, these 70 to 80,000 thoughts, what we generate, most of them, if you see, are negative thoughts. And so what is that we carry with us? These are thoughts which we continually keep dwelling upon. So we carry a lot of hatred, anger, frustration, feeling of hurt or rejection by somebody. And we start dwelling on these thoughts and we keep on traveling with those kinds of negative thoughts. Now, as we do that, what does it do to us? Definitely it doesn't help us in any way. And the more and more we carry these kind of negative thoughts, the more and more we are going to get depressed in life. Now, I want to ask you a question. What is that you're carrying? So, it is important for us to drop off things which we are not wanting to carry and which are not needed for us. All these negative thoughts are burdens, or they are like weights holding us back and pulling us back. And carrying these weights are not going to help us in life at all. To lead a healthy, happy and wonderful life, we need to definitely drop these weights off. And we need to let these thoughts go, all these negative thoughts go. I want to leave you with one single small question. I have this glass of water with me. What is the weight of this glass of water? You will give me different answers, maybe 100 grams, 200 grams, 250 grams, or whatever like that is the weight of this glass of water. But my answer to this question is, it depends. The more and more time you hold this water in your hand, this glass of water in your hand, though it's almost minimal in its weight, the more time you hold this water, the more your hand is going to pain. And you keep it for 1 day, 1 hour, 2 days. If you keep holding it in your hand is going to get paralyzed and you will not be able to even move your hand. This is the same story with all the negative thoughts we carry. So look at what is that you are carrying, and if they are not useful to you in any way, and I am telling you, negative thoughts in whatever form they are not going to be useful to you in any way at all. So better drop those thoughts down, leave them, let them go, and start having positive, happy, healthy thoughts in your mind. So just like that disciple who was continuously thinking of what the master did, let us not get into those traps of negative thinking, and let us put those weights down and not carry them in our life. Thank you. This is Nanda Kumar signing off, and until we meet for the next episode, do remember to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button so that you get reminders of my videos. Once again, have a great day, great time. Thank you. Nanda Kumar signing off.